Hey y'all, welcome to a new episode of the 5-Star Coach, where you live a 5-star life just to take the advice. I am Coach D, aka Venus as a Boy, here with my 3 5-star tips for all my 5-star ballers out there. So let's go ahead and get into this, because we ain't gotta waste no time. 5-star tip number 1, don't hold yourself back. When you feel things are done, they're done, and you'll feel it. And this is with everything too. If your mind went to don't hold yourself back from what? Like, what should I focus on? Everything. The point of living to me is growing. I feel like if I'm just going to stay the same person I was at 25, 16, 22, when I'm 26, that's crazy. And yeah, 25 to 26, my mind changed a lot. So should I stay the same? No, I should grow. And if I'm going to stay the same, I'm not going to say that, but I feel like you want to stay the same, that's just lame. But moving on, just let yourself find comfort in letting things go. When it's a wrap, it's a wrap. Don't hold yourself back. Because when you hold yourself back, the growth that could be taking place is always better than what you're settling for. It's always better. And it may not seem as if it's safe to do so, but when you see yourself as someone who is self-sufficient, it'll be easy to I'm gonna manage somehow, because I always do. I've been doing this, and I can just move on. Just let it go. When you try to hold yourself back from things, I said this before, but I'm a firm believer in energetic space. When it comes to swapping energy with people, and time has came for y'all to separate, but y'all keep fighting to keep it together, you're letting that energetic space of what could be the best thing for you to involve yourself in that period of time with someone who is causing mayhem. You're always on edge, causing havoc. Y'all fighting, y'all doing this. It's disloyalty. Y'all talking about each other. Y'all barely even looking at each other, but y'all stand in each other's space. You barely say things to each other, but y'all stand in each other's space. It's like, no, you're holding yourself back. And it's not even to say like in a relationship only, but I will say like in a relationship, you gotta really be understanding, like when you don't hold yourself back and set yourself free, that don't mean go get in another relationship immediately. That don't mean take off and go that way. No, what it means is, if it does mean that, it means that, but it's another meaning to that too. Get to know yourself. And I feel like that's the main thing that you should focus on. Overall growing. But when you hold yourself back, you stunt your growth. Because you stand where it's familiar. What's familiar ain't going to catapult you to success. What's familiar is always going to have you living in that, what is it? Is it shadow depressive mode? Something when you are functionally depressed? And I forgot the word. It might be that, but anyway, you just start to really see like, damn, I should have got my ass up. Because in the end of it all, it's never worth it. So that's why I'm also a firm believer in trusting my feeling the first time. It really don't matter to me about the situation. It's the principle. So like, you gotta overlook the situation and look at the principle with people, so you can make those decisions like, oh, I gotta go. You gotta overlook the situation for the principle in those jobs. Oh, I peeped that. I ain't like that. I gotta go. Every time, like, stop being afraid of change. Change isn't nothing to be scared of. So Don't hold yourself back. Now, 5-star tip number 2, you are your safety net. Believe in yourself. Everything is what it is because we believe it. When you just believe in yourself as the person who can hold themselves up with ease, it's going to happen. But you got to understand the belief part. You got to really put some feeling in that. Can't run from your feelings. Because believing with passion, with those moments, and it looks crazy in the 3D, and you feel that sorrow kind of taking over, that belief got to be more passionate than that. So you don't get caught up and make I don't want to say a wrong decision because everything's supposed to happen how it's supposed to happen, but make a decision to go back where it's comfortable rather than keep going forward, is basically what I'm saying. Don't go back. Like, keep going. You left that job, that person, that place, the state, the city, that house, that apartment complex. You left it for a reason. Don't go back. Like, literally, compare being a safety net to with everything to like this little situation. No, not mine. Let me not even do that because I don't know where I went. My mind just went blank. Anyway, bottom line, just be a safety net. Hold on to your faith and your belief in yourself. Like, oh, I got this. I'm going to make sure I'm good. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to worry about it. However, also have the mindset to like, yeah, y'all don't got to worry about it, but we all need help at some point. So when you do need help, ask for the help to keep going. Don't come back because it's familiar back there. Like, all right, but it's back there for a reason. You left for a reason. And a new environment will always spark another level to your growth because you're learning something new. You're getting accustomed to something new, a new job, a new person. Because if you never really sat there and had a relationship with yourself and you decide to take a step back and remember you are your safety net and nurture that relationship through your beliefs. Damn, I forgot where I was going. I was cooking too. Anyway, bottom line, just be your safety net. Hold on tight to yourself. But in order for that safety net to register in your mind, you got to believe it. Put it in your subconscious mind. I already put that episode out where I gave the tip and everything about recording yourself and looping that video of you just reciting affirmations, putting that on while you go to sleep, make it like 7 hours. Yeah, you'll be good. Just really listen to it over time because when you're asleep, your subconscious mind is still absorbing stuff. And listening to your voice, and if you make the video yourself, you know where the energy is coming from. It's a difference from listening to somebody on YouTube because you never know what people putting in there energetically, but you know what you put in yours energetically. So do that. But just craft that belief because as long as you believe you are your safety net, you can go back to 5-star tip number 1. You ain't got to hold yourself back because you know you're going to be good. Now, 5-star tip number 3. The magic is in your intuition. Never really look at your intuition as a right or wrong. That's that rational brain. That's the intellect. The emotional brain is going off of feelings. That's that nervous system, right? So when you feel you should do something, do it. Then bring along the intellect by thinking your way to do whatever your body is telling you to do in that moment. It's like a real quick thing, and you got to be able to catch it. But you can catch it because it's yourself. You should be able to catch yourself. And when you catch yourself, instead of, that don't make sense. Why would I do that? Just do it. then make it make sense while you're doing it. Simple. When you follow your intuition, like a navigation too, and don't listen to those anxious thoughts that are telling you you did that wrong. The navigation never criticizes you. The navigation never corrects you in a way of putting you down. The navigation, think about a car, it just tell you keep going. It don't say, girl, you're supposed to make that left. What is you doing? It just say, oh, you made a right. All right, you're supposed to make a left, but all right, make this left. It's just gonna keep guiding you. So just be guided. Stop trying to bring that intellectual brain along with that. In that process of like chasing that feeling. Not even chasing that feeling that feeling and letting it guide you. Because you don't want to chase it. Because if you're chasing something, it's running from you, obviously. You don't want that to run from you. You don't want your intuition to run from you. But when you question it, that's when it run from you, because you ain't doing nothing. You just playing with it. You sitting there letting it just waste its time. And then that nervous system, like I said earlier, that's irregulated. Or and there's other things that contribute to that. But now, and don't quote me on this, I'm not no scientist, but I really feel like that's what the connection is. But yeah, follow it and let the magic unfold. The magic being alignment, synchronicities, etc. But let it be. When you feel you should do something, do it. And like immediately too. Don't wait. Don't give it no time, because that energy in that moment, that's where the height of that feeling is. So chase it with your intellectual, not chase it. I keep saying chase it. Feel it. And then use your intellectual side to bring the magic to life. But like I said earlier, stop looking at it like it's right or wrong. If you feel like something's going to happen, but it don't play out, don't look at your intuition. It's like you was wrong, I was wrong. No, you chase that feeling. Now, was it multiple feelings that came into play? Probably. Yeah. That made you make that decision the way you did instead of following the initial feeling? Maybe. But you still followed your feelings in that. You still trusted yourself to change your mind regardless if you were wrong. So just believe that first feeling, and then let that street smarts or the mathematician, it's like, nah, but just let your mind go ahead and do its thing after you feel that feeling and follow it. The initial one, not the second one, the initial one. But yeah, now that is the end of the 5-Star Coach episode. As always, like, comment, subscribe, and share the content. And as always, I'll be here next Friday.